Good morning, my friends. It's been about 2.5 weeks since we visited little Wally here, and it's actually a little cold out this morning. We're having what we call our Florida winter, and this morning it was supposed to be down to 39 degrees. And all of my outside worm bins have been inside, but I don't really have a place to set this up inside, so I whipped poor little Wally back here, and he's out on the back porch. So when I checked the temperature inside, it was still 66 degrees inside here. So I'm going to put my gloves on because I know that soil feels really cold. So anyway, here we go. Let's see. This is little Wally. He's a 3-gallon Rubbermaid tote. And as you can see, it's got air holes here. It's got them on the sides, on each side. And I've been using this now for just about a year or so. You can see I don't have any worms in there now. It's interesting because I brought this in actually not yesterday, but the day before, and it was darn cold. You can see our temperature hasn't really gone down. We've only been out here about, I don't know, a minute and a half. And so, but you can see it's going to start to drop just from air temperature. I think it's probably in the 40s by now. But anyway, I won't hurt it with that. This is going to be a quick feeding. You can see that the worms have been crawling up and around. I'm guessing once it got really cold that they found their way back down into the as warm as possible soil. But this is where I kept this. This was a panko. The what do they call it? They're little like rice flakes or something, and you can bread your meats and fish and what have you. Anyway, this was empty, and so I took off the wrapping and I used it as kind of a little tunnel, and I have holes in the bottom of it, on towards the bottom, not the very bottom, but towards the bottom, to see if the worms would actually use it as a come and go area. And so I wanted to, I need something smaller. Let me see if I can do it with this. My big claw. Here we go. This is my big claw, and this is great for going around here. But for inside here, I would rip it all apart. So let's just see if we have any soldiers. Oh, soldiers brave enough. Holy crap, it's cold out here. Yeah, look at them. Whoa. All right, let's try with my fingers. Just see. I see worms. I feel like I'm feeling worms. And I'll bet they're not moving too darn fast. I know I'm not. As you can see, I've got a jacket on and a long sleeve t-shirt, which in Florida is kind of, this is the weather that the tourists are running around with a short sleeve t-shirt on and going, what are you guys complaining about? And we've got gloves on, scarves, wool hats, thermal underwear, well, minus the last. But I have to tell you, I was in my gym jams pretty early yesterday. I was cold and I couldn't quite get warm, so I put on my pajamas and got all cozy and had some hot tea. I'm so interested to see if this is producing a worm ball at the bottom. I feel heat. I actually feel warmth at the bottom. And I'm guessing that's where the worms are feeling their warmest too. They have been in the house, so it's 67 68 degrees in there, and I'm sure they're staying nice and cozy warm. Yeah. You can see them down below there too. All right, guys. I don't want to disturb you too bad. So I'm going to try and get them back in there. And I don't want to jam them up. Oops, come on, guy. But I do want to give them lots of food this time. And I have banana and strawberries, some carrots. I have one whole banana. I wanted to try something. Don't think I'm silly, but I wanted to try and see if I could wrap this. You can like make its own little extra food skin and have it in around there. Let's see if the worms really go ape crazy on that. And the one other thing I wanted to try too was I have some shrimp shells that I have been saving, and the way I do that is we happen to buy our shrimp with their shells still on. We take the shrimp shells off, we shell the shrimp, and then we cook the shrimp shells in water and celery seed, some dried orange peel, basil, oregano, lots of herbs, and make like a nice brew. And then we cook the shells in that, and that really flavors that water. And then bring that to a boil, and then put your shrimp in there. And just when the shrimp are done, just when they've lost that pink look, bam, out of the water they come. And you won't find better tasting shrimp anywhere. It tastes like they are in butter. And they're clean and they're good for you. So anyway, I take those shells, and the next time I have the, I rinse them and everything, and then the next time I have the oven on, then I go ahead and take those shells and put them in the oven and bake them. And when they're nice and dry, then I put them through my either NutriBullet or through my coffee grinder, and it makes a powder out of it, and a pretty pink powder too. And so it's a chitin. It's full of chitin, and chitin is good for us, and it's good for the worms, good for your bones, good for your health. They actually sell, I think, a chitin tea. You can take chitin as a supplement. And I'm going to give it some eggshell. And to that I'm going to add just a little bit of a coffee grounds on top. And then I'm actually going to take this coffee filter and just put it on top of that little thing. Really kind of keep it in there. Let's see, what's our temperature has gone down to, what does that say, 44? Yeah, it looks like 44. See if the soil brings it back up. Yeah, there you go. Back up to 60. Oh, it's chilly out here. Looks like about 62, maybe 62, 64. I don't think it's lost too much in our doing a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of thing. Oh, I know what I wanted to add. I'm sorry. I forgot to say I was going to add this as my bedding, and this is pulverized leaves. So all I'm going to do is just take this off for a minute and give it I'm not going to worry about adding any liquids right now, because I'm kind of hoping that the worms will finish this off around the outside, and so I can take this and maybe sift it through my new sifter set. trying different experiments with that new sifter set, and it needs to get dry here before I can do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I just wanted to make a short, sweet little thing, let you know that little Wally is still in the rotation pattern here, and we're going to put our lid back on little Wally and move him back inside, because I know he's going to chill off real quick. So anyway, he'll be back at hopefully the next visit. So take care, everybody, and see you real soon. Bye bye.